Hello, everybody, and welcome to Shooting It Straight with Donnie C. I am your host, Donnie C. I want to thank everybody, like always, for coming out and hanging out with us, spending some time with us. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. And with we all know by now, and if you don't, you haven't watched the show, it's my good friend Dave. Dave, how you doing, buddy? There he is.
I'm doing well. How are you today, sir?
Doing good. Thank you. So, first and foremost, thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us. I'm glad you could come out and hang out. Have a good time. Hopefully we make you laugh. Hopefully we make you at least smile. Forget about life. Life is too stressful, and the chaos that goes with it is just absurd. So hopefully you can come here and just forget about all that. Just for a little bit. Just for a little bit. A little bit. Hey, a little bit. And we have a good time. Dave, I know I always have a good time. I hope you have a good time. We did a live show last month.
Yes.
I had a good time with that. I had a great time with that. I loved it. Thank you, everybody, for coming out and hanging out with us. And hopefully you enjoyed your Halloween. Happy belated Halloween. Hopefully everybody got to go out and get their candy and not their federal, what was it? The
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl, not the fentanyl. That was what they were shipping in the packages. And if you missed the Halloween episode and you don't know what we're talking about, go back and listen to it, and then you get to hear about that too. But hopefully you had a good Halloween. But we did the live show, and Dave, I believe that when I had to leave because my son had a band concert, which was amazing. Mm-hmm. Eighth grade band. You never know what to expect. You always go, it could go either way.
Yep.
And the kids knocked it out the park. They really did. They had Dave. I even played you a little bit. And you go, really?
Yeah. No, they were awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a great show. So I'm sorry I had to leave early. I'm sorry I had to leave the live show. But family comes first. That's what we do. Family always comes first. Remember that. This way you have it in your life. You put it in your pocket. What happened? Family came first. Okay.
Yep.
But we had to leave early. But there was still some unanswered questions, I believe, from the live show. So if you'd like, we can hit them up now.
Yes, we will. First of all, it was an honor coming out there and sitting next to you during the live. Little strange, because now I'm back in my comfort zone here. But
you've got Yoda, Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda's back. We're rocking. Right. So
I do not have the monkey. The monkey is gone. I have to find him and put him up somewhere.
But yes, I did notice.
It was great having you. Yeah, it was awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, yes, but I did notice there was a couple questions that were left in the chat room that we didn't have time for, so I figured let's go. Let's get to them.
Let's go.
Okay, so Matty A, who was knocking
Matty
it out
A.
that night, he wants to know what animal noise does Donnie make while at the public urinal?
Oh yeah, that's a classic right there. No, that was the old school. I'd be having a couple of drinks, and all of a sudden we go into the urinal, and then would come out, and I'd pee. And that's how I walked into the urinal, and it was always a crowd pleaser. I don't know why. I don't know. People started to expect it after a while, I guess. I don't know. we went to the bar a lot, and we hung out with a lot of the same people. So if they saw me walk in, they knew it was coming.
It's funny because I wrote as I'm typing in the question, I'm like, oh, I know what this is.
See,
100% know what this is. Yes.
Yeah. No, that was a classic Donnie C move back in the day.
Yep. And then one last order of business was Christine. Okay. She wants to know your most favorite fast food order.
Ooh, my most favorite. I would have to. You know what? One of my favorite burgers, I would have to say, is probably Five Guys. I do enjoy a Five Guys burger.
Very expensive.
It is. They are, and that's the thing. Mm-hmm. You know, if you want fast, I try not to do a lot of fast food because we've said in the past I'm trying to keep thin. And the week you were here, Dave, we carved up, we beered up, we had a lot of good times. Right. I didn't upload the picture of us playing golf. I should have. I had a nice little hat on, but But that normally I try not to do fast food. I try and stay away from it. I do have it. I'm not saying I don't eat it, but I try to avoid it. I love a good Big Mac. Who doesn't go? You can't go wrong with a good Big Mac or a chicken sandwich from Burger King. Mm-hmm. But if I'm actually going out and saying I want to go and have something that I shouldn't have and splurge, it's probably that or what is it? Buffalo Wild Wings makes a nice burger too. They make a good burger too, and it's got the onion rings on top of it and everything. Like, it's just a monster, and it's just that day, that's a cheat day, which is pretty much every day. But that one's a big one. But yeah, I would say Five Guys, one of my favorites. I love their burgers and stuff like that. But like you said, it's expensive, so it's an occasional. And then from there, I would have to go to the Buffalo Wild Wing burgers. I've had a couple of those, and those have been pretty good too.
Yeah. Me, it's
What about you?
The Baconator.
The Baconator, oh, that's a good one at Wendy's. Yeah, that's a good one
Wendy's got
too.
the Baconator, and
That's
for
up
some
there.
reason, Burger King's double bacon cheeseburger. I love that.
Okay. I
Other
forgot
than
about the
that,
Baconator.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't go
And
wrong
you
with the
can get-
Baconator too. Yeah, you get the double, the triple, you get whatever you
Yeah.
want. You stack that bitch. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one too. Good call.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank
Good
you.
job, Dave.
I appreciate it. So that was it. Those were the two from there. And,
Okay.
yeah.
And then, speaking of you being out here, I have some pictures
Yes, sir.
from us. We went and we were talking about during the live show that I was going to try and make you either cry or pee your pants or something like that when we went to
Yeah.
the Fear Farm. And for those who don't know, in the first time, me and Dave, when he came out to visit, we went in Arizona. We have a place called Fear Farm, and they actually have 4 different houses, haunted houses you walk through with people with jump scares and whatnot, and then a haunted corn maze, and then they have rides and people walking around. So this was just a little something that we did. There's the Fear Farm, and then there's one of the creatures walking around, and then one of the other guys that first scared Dave was that guy, Dave. I don't have the video, but when Dave first came through and he saw him walking by, he kind of like gave him like a side look, like, and then kind of skated to the side a little bit. I think that guy scared him a little bit, but he wasn't leading on to it. I could be wrong, but I think that was the case. But Dave, what did you think about the Fear Farm?
Fear Farm is excellent. The scariest parts are trying to walk the path to get to the actual
Right, the
houses.
gates, the
It's
gated area.
Yeah, the fencing that they put on there, it's like a constant tripping hazard from the little, the legs that
the
hold
fences
it.
are going this way and the legs are going this way, but the legs aren't always even. So
Right.
as you're walking, they put hay over it and stuff like that, but you're still like, pink, pink, pink. Yeah. That could be a little bit dangerous, but that's definitely something you got to watch out for.
Yeah. But it seemed like this one was better, not better, but they seemed like they had more, because I don't remember there being 4 separate houses on the, in the past that we've gone to. And then the corn maze was pretty cool too, because we've never done that one. So
No.
it was just
that was brand new.
Yeah, and you yelled at me because I turned my flashlight on my phone because I couldn't see where you guys had ran off on me, and I'm like, I couldn't
By
see
accident.
shit. And I couldn't see shit of where I was going, so I said, I'm cheating. Boop.
Right. All of a sudden I saw a flashlight go on. I'm like, Dave, turn off the flashlight! But we made it out.
Yes.
Dave did not cry nor pee, so I was a little disappointed, but I did the best I could to try and get that to happen. But I had a blast. I had a good time.
Yeah.
And then, since that didn't happen, I had to push the envelope.
Yep.
Because why have a good time when you can have a great time? So the next thing I said to Dave, I go, hey, Dave, yeah, I know you like ziplining. You want to go ziplining?
Yeah.
He goes, oh, maybe, yeah. And I found a place, and it's about an hour and a half away from me, and it's called Predator Zipline. Mm-hmm. And you actually zipline, it's in a zoo. Mm-hmm. It's out of Africa Zoo, so you're actually ziplining over lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
Oh my.
There's wolves. There was zebras and giraffes, and
giraffes.
I mean, there was a turtle.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of stuff. But what I want to do is I want to show everybody some pictures of the difference between me and Dave.
Yeah.
So
I did not cave into peer pressure.
I tried to get Dave to do things. So here's Dave coming
Nice and
off
basic.
nice and basic, nice and easy. So Dave, that's running off. Now that's Dave, and then here's me, upside down Spider-Man. Then further along down the zip line, here's Dave smiling for the camera.
Still basic. Love
Still
it.
basic. And then me.
Yeah.
That's my splits, doing splits. And then Dave
Yeah.
getting this photo opportunity, the last shot before coming in for a landing. Looks like he's got a broken leg. Discombobbled.
That
Just
was
trying to figure it all out. He's trying to turn for the landing.
Oh no! What I was trying to do was get to the lady because they told us that the lady was down there taking a picture
Correct.
of us. So I'm not doing anything stupid. So I'll just go there and spread eagle.
So that's it. And then there was me, and then I dun, 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 coming in like I knew what the hell I was doing. Got lucky as hell. I'll take it. It's better to be lucky than good, and I was very lucky with that. So it just happened to be the right spot at the right time, but it worked out perfect. But Dave again did not pee nor cry, but I tried to get him to go upside down. At one point I did the lounge where you put your arm out and you try and go sideways. I actually did a flip on it one time, and I'm like, Dave, something, give me something. Yeah. And Dave gave me the, I'm just going to sit there and go.
That's it. Try to stay straight.
That's it. Try to stay straight. He did. Once we learned how to steer, the first zip, I have to be honest, Dave stayed so straight. It was amazing. He did a great job.
Well, yeah, because they didn't teach us how to do it.
No.
Until like the third one.
Correct. So, yeah, we did. Yeah. It was 5 zip lines in a row over different wild animals.
Right.
And I'm upside down trying to look at them and look at it just completely upside down or sideways or doing flips or just any stupidity that I can do.
Yeah. For me, like, the zip lines were fine. They were beautiful. You know, you're up on the towers, you're looking around, you're surrounded by the mountains, clear, beautiful day. Yeah. You know, you're seeing the zoo below you. We weren't able to take any, pictures or videos ourselves because they were,
over wildlife.
Wildlife safety and stuff like that. So, it's all mental stuff that we have to remember from that day. But for me, the scariest part was being up on the towers. Not because we were up high, but it was because, like, when you would, like, when somebody would zip line across, they get reined in on the other side, that would cause, like, a little tension on the line, which would cause the tower to
sway a little.
This. Yeah, and I'm like, I'm sitting there like, timber. How sturdy are these towers, man?
on the last zip line, it's a race. You and one of your other guests or whatever get the zip line, and I went with my family while we were out here, so I zip lined with my wife also, and we raced and everything else. Dave had to race one of the zip line instructors.
The instructors, yes.
And one of the guys who there's a braking person also, so they help you come in for your landing. So the guy who was working with the zip line other instructor said, I'm going to screw with him, and I'm going to shake his line. And I go, ooh. So I looked at the other guy that was taking care of Dave's line. I go, hey, buddy, you know you got to do that to my buddy too, right? He goes, okay. And like, no questions asked, no, I won't do that, no. So as soon as Dave started going, this dude just grabbed the zip line and went, and the thing went all the way up and Dave.
And I'm clueless in it, so yeah, because we had an uneven amount of people. So the guy was like, me and you were gonna go, let everybody else. I'm like, all right, whatever. So we were the last ones to go down, and the wind started picking up. I don't know if you caught that on that last one.
The wind definitely picked up on the last one.
So we're going down, and I thought, I'm like, damn, this one's a little rocky. I'm like, is the wind blowing that fucking much? I'm like, I don't. And then when I land, that's what everybody's like, oh yeah, your buddy there told you we're gonna shake the line on you. I'm like, thanks.
You're welcome. I wanted to give you the full experience. Anybody can do it, Dave, when it's easy. Only a true zipline master can do it when it's shaking.
Yeah, give me the turbulence.
That's right. You're a zipline master now. But it was great. We had a blast. So I want to thank everybody. I want to thank Fear Farm. I want to thank Predator Zipline. We had a great time. Hopefully we get to see you again soon. Dave's gonna come out next year.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we're gonna do it annually, but we'll go out again.
It's definitely that place is definitely worth it because you do get the 5 lines. They're not real short. You know what I'm saying? You get a nice little ride out of it, and it's not like you're 10 feet off the ground. It's up to 70 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
So you're up high enough to get that like oh shit moment that you're that far up in the air. But I mean, I know hardcore guys like you don't care about that shit. But,
hardcore. Dave, did you see? Were you there? No, you were on the other side when I did my first one. Yeah. I literally free fell backwards into the upside down Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Because I was like, "Can I do a Spider-Man?"
Yeah.
And they were like, "Yeah, you do whatever you want." I go, "Okay, how can I see my family and my friend from here?" I'm like, "Oh, I got to go backwards." So I literally was like this. I went, and I just dropped and put my legs up and grabbed the cord with my legs and just went upside down the whole way.
No, thank you. Death grip for me on the whole.
No! Puss. It was such a good time. We had such a blast. So thank you guys. But we had a good time. And Dave, thank you for real for coming out. I do appreciate that. And being able to do this next to you was really cool as hell. So
Yeah.
it was definitely different and a little strange.
Yeah.
But it was nice. It was nice having you here.
Yeah, the trip was awesome. The flights were good. Outside of the, screaming kids that I had behind me on the way home, everything went smooth. So it was a home run.
That's awesome.
So, but now we're
Grand Slam.
back to reality. So, do we
Okay.
want? We have this new background. Did we want to try
Pull it up. Go ahead. Try it. Whatever you want. Dave's very excited about this new background.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dave.
Ready?
Give it to us.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm scared.
Launch. We're in space.
Wow. I don't know if you guys noticed, but Dave likes things about space. And stars.
I don't know.
It's something. He's a big fan. He's a big fan. So,
I'm gonna leave
All
that
right.
up for a minute.
okay, have a blast with it, Dave. Enjoy.
Thank you. So, the next live we may.
Yes.
We're thinking about the middle of November. We're not going to set a date in yet, but it's
We're
coming.
thinking middle of November. This way, it's before Thanksgiving, or probably a week or so before Thanksgiving. This way, we know how busy it gets during the holidays and stuff like that. So we're not trying to make anybody try and spend some time there. But we're definitely going to do another live show. I love doing them. The fans have spoken. They seem to like it too. And when I say they have spoken, they text us and they commented to us. So that's the new spoken.
Yeah.
But no, so we are planning on doing another live show. So we hope you can make it. Hopefully we can keep growing. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. I want this to grow. I want this to get bigger. I want to have a lot of fun with a lot more people. Let's see if we can get 100 subscribers. I will do that jump split, Anthony. I promise you I will, and I will teach Dave to stretch. That's all I can do. I can't get him to do the split, but I'll get him to stretch. But yeah, so all right, Dave, what do you got? You got some questions for me, I think, right?
Yeah, we're gonna shoot you some questions on this episode.
All right. Well, if you guys don't know how it works, a lot of times you send us an email, shootingitstraightwdc@gmail.com. Right there. You send that email, or you type an email, you send it to that email address. Dave gets the email. Once Dave gets the email, he doesn't tell me what it is. It's hush-hush, very top secret. It's a top secret mission. We're not going to tell Don nothing until we're doing this, until we're recording. So you get the live version of me answering, because I have no idea what's coming, and I never do. So if you want to be part of the show, you can come join us on the lives. That's great. We love it. But if you have a question that you're dying to get to us, or just want to know what the answer is, because I'll give you an answer. You send us to this email, shootingitstraightwdc@gmail.com, and then Dave will get it, and he'll read it to me. Like, he's going to read some questions right now, I believe.
Yes, I am. Are you
All right.
ready?
I'm ready. Is this the shooting range? Are we in the shooting range? A bunch of questions coming at me, or what?
Sure. Shooting range,
All right.
shooting zone, whatever you want to call it. Sure.
All right.
All right. Up first would be, if you pose nude, what would be the headline of your pictorial?
Ooh. 2 heads are better than 1. No, you didn't like that one?
I do. That was good.
Thank you.
And we're off to a flying start.
I think that would have to be it. I mean, what else would there be?
Would you do one,
Wow.
or have you already done one?
Headlined? No, I haven't headlined. Have I been supporting Cat? No. I was the copier guy. Has there ever been a picture of me naked? Is what you're asking?
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you never had a picture of you naked
No,
before?
really? Me? No.
Never?
No.
Never ever.
No. Nobody wants to see this.
Listen, you got to take a picture and send it to your wife just to get her reaction.
Why, to get what the hell is this? She probably won't even recognize whose it is.
I can't help that, Dave. That I can't help. But I can't believe you've never even done one, huh?
No.
Oh, it seems like such a normal thing.
Maybe in your world.
All right. I say try, Dave. I say try it one day
Uh-huh.
and just see what happens. You never know. You never know.
Okay. I'll
What's
let
the
you know.
What's the
I'll let-
worst that could happen? Your wife sees you naked again.
Is that what it looked like? I forgot. No. I'm gonna be in trouble.
I didn't bring you down this rabbit hole. You did.
I know. I did.
Okay.
So anyway, let's move on before I get myself in more trouble.
Yeah. Hold on. Not only are you getting yourself in trouble, but you are going in warp speed.
Speed. Real quick. Yeah. All right. What is better, soft than hard?
Tacos.
I agree. I happen to agree with that one. Yeah, because you get the hard crust.
Every
taco,
time you get a-
you bite it, it shatters.
Done. I don't know how people do it. I don't know how to. It doesn't work. As soon as it cracks, it's over. And then you hold it in, and you got the juice from the meat dripping in your
Right.
hand, the cheese is falling out, the lettuce fall. Give me a soft taco. I'll eat the crap out of that thing.
And they try to even make it like with the little beds. You see, like
Yeah.
Oh, this is better than original taco. But same thing. You biting in that fucker shatters.
Done. So what's better, soft than hard? Taco.
Taco. All right.
You didn't see that one coming.
I did not. That was
Huh?
fast and accurate. All right. What is the first thing you notice when you meet someone?
Ooh, the way they the way they stand and the way they're holding themselves, because you can tell a lot by how somebody stands, their shoulders or whatever, or depending on how they're dressed. You can't judge a book by its cover, so the dressed part you can pretend to be anything you want with an outfit.
Right.
But the way you carry yourself and walk can only last for so long. But as soon as you see the way the posture is, but you see the way they walk into a room or they walk out of a room or whatever the case is, you can tell a lot by a person by that. That tells you so much about their personality without them even saying hello.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking you were going more of the, I noticed
Boobs.
their eyes, their boobs, their ass. That's where I thought you were going to go with that. But hey,
If their boobs are out, I notice. And I see how they walk into the room with them. And yeah, I mean, if they're out, I can't help but notice. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, but like I've said in the past, if a man was walking out with a pair of pants and his testicles were hanging out half of his pants, or at least half of his testicles were pushed out a little bit, just so you could just see a little bit. Just see a little bit. People would look, and I can't get mad if I'm wearing them and go, oh, don't look. My eyes are up here. No, my balls are hanging out. What are you doing?
Frank's and Beans.
Frankenbeans.
Oh, God. All right.
What's the first thing you notice?
I usually go for, like, the eyes. That's what
Okay.
I make contact with the eyes.
Okay.
That's
good. You should. That's always a safer bet.
Exactly.
I was in Vegas and I did see a woman wearing pants with eyes on the back on each cheek. And I tapped my wife and go, honey, I'm staring at her eyes. Her eyes are not up here.
Oh my God. So, but you can tell a lot from the eyes, if they're looking at you directly instead of looking off, you know what I mean?
Right.
They what is it? They're not shy. Like if they,
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So
They're not intimidated or shy.
right, there you go. So that's me.
Yes, that is a good one.
Thank you. I try.
Okay.
Okay. What title for a porno would discourage you from watching it?
Brokeback Mountain. No. I wasn't into that one. That wasn't a
Why
porno.
not? Why not?
I never got into it. I don't know. What title from a porno would discourage you from watching it?
Right. So I'm assuming you're going to have to create your own title that would...
I mean, yeah, honestly, I don't know, because I've never had one. No, I mean...
I don't watch that kind of filth.
I mean, for me... I am so above that. I mean, for me, I'm very heterosexual, so I'm not into gay porn as much, or, you know what I mean? Like, I've seen lesbians and stuff like that, but I'm not... So maybe some gay porn if it was very heavily that, but I mean, I don't know if I discourage you from watching.
Title. They want a title from them.
A title it. His butt's for you. I don't know. Mangy. That's like a man orgy. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Yeah, it beats me. The question is for you, buddy. I stumped you.
I don't even know how many titles there are of the different porns. I don't even know. Like, I don't know. It's not my, I'm not into porn. I don't know anything about that world.
I don't watch it. I just star in them.
I'll leave it alone.
All right. You got me. You gave me nothing on that one.
I'm sorry. I don't know what kind of title would discourage me. I mean, a genre maybe, but a title?
Right. All right.
He bangs your father. I don't know.
Oh my god.
That would discourage me.
You're gonna think about it later. Be like, damn it.
I'm gonna be in the shower. I'm gonna be taking a shower. I'm gonna think of something. I'm like, damn, that would have been great for the show.
All right. What smell is an instant mood killer?
An instant mood killer.
Dude is struggling tonight.
I am. I tell you, tough crowd. I tell you. An instant, any foul smell, leftover broccoli, somebody ripping ass. I mean, something foul. I don't know. A dead carcass somewhere. I mean, any of those would be good.
What? A dead carcass?
I don't know.
I would think the dead carcass is the mood killer, not the smell from the dead carcass.
Oh, you might not know it. You might just smell it. I don't know. I was talking to somebody at work the other day, and we were talking about if you could, if anybody's ever smelt a dead body or whatever, and you got like, that's horrible. It's got to be the worst smell in the world. Like I don't.
Excuse me. Do you have something dying anywhere in this house?
I really find you attractive, and I really want to continue this, but there's definitely something. Did you leave your dead body laying around somewhere?
You don't want to go for like skunk. Maybe a skunk got
A
hit
skunk
in the
would
middle
be
of the road,
bad.
and
Again,
it got woofed into the house, and then you're like, ugh.
Well,
No?
that's more of a camping thing, but yeah, it would be. It definitely would be. I agree. If I was out camping, and there was a skunk, that would definitely be a mood killer. Yep, that would definitely do it. Okay, so for you, so for you, it's a skunk.
No. I'll give you
Okay.
an example. I'll give you a perfect example. One time, I went away when me and my wife were first dating,
Okay.
and we
when
went on
she still didn't get naked pictures of you.
No, exactly. So I poured milk because it was going to expire. There wasn't much in it, but it was going to expire by the time we got back from our trip.
Okay.
So I poured that shit down the drain.
Oh, you didn't rinse it.
Bingo. So when we got back, my apartment smelled oh my god.
Yeah, that's horrible.
So bad because I didn't rinse the drain out from the sink, and that shit just fucking. Oh
You
man.
had cottage cheese in the sink.
It was was a scent.
That's bad. Yeah.
My god. But
Yeah, that's a mood killer.
yeah, learning lesson. I've never done that again.
And listen, I tell people all the time, it's not a mistake if you learn from it.
Yeah.
If you learn from it, then it's a learning experience. If you didn't learn anything and you did it again, well, then you're just an idiot and you deserve it. But if you did learn from it, then it was a learning experience and not a mistake. Mm-hmm. The more you know.
I forgot. I saw your eyes go. I'm like, what is he doing? I forgot. We have to tie that in every episode now.
It's like a new toy.
Hey, I got my space. You got the more you know.
Right, exactly.
Holy shit. Okay.
All right.
What is the sexiest thing a guy can wear?
Okay, I got to assume this is coming from a woman's point of view.
Let's assume, yes.
Assume, right? Okay. The sexiest thing a guy can wear: a banana hammock. No.
A nice tight thong.
I would think a lot of women are into uniforms or construction workers, like some type of uniform. Because if you asked a guy, it would be lingerie or Playboy bunny outfit or something, whatever.
I would say sundress. A woman in
A sundress. Good sundress is nice too. Okay. I'm not mad at you. That's a good choice. I mean, my personal favorite is like a guinea tee with the baseball hat or whatever, a nice pair of shorts that shows off her ass or whatever. and her legs, done. Great, wonderful, good job. But for a guy, a lot of times it's a uniform. I think women love a guy in a nice suit, in a cop or firefighter uniform / construction workers. Basically all the things you see at the male strip clubs. I mean, I would think that's what sells.
Could be. I mean, my brain went to like a nice sharp tuxedo.
Okay.
You know what I
Right,
mean?
like a suit tuxedo, right,
Right,
yeah.
nice suit tuxedo. I'm not saying the top hat or whatever.
Whoa, what's wrong with a top hat and cane?
The canes are sweet. I know you were rocking the cane, right?
Yes, I was. Junior year, I did the top hat, and senior year, junior year, I did it, the tux with tails for my,
Right.
and then senior year for my prom, I did a top hat, cane, and tails, all white.
Yeah.
Because why would I not stand out more than white tux? Who else was wearing a white tux? Nobody.
I liked, to your point, I liked, like, for my proms, if I could, depending on what my date was wearing, I liked having the white jacket with the black pants. For me, for whatever reason, for me, I love that. I like the contrast in that.
Okay.
So.
I had the cummerbund match my the girlfriends or the girls I took there.
Right.
I had to match because I wasn't dating either one of them. Weird.
Okay then.
Just realized I didn't even have a girlfriend at the time. I was just bringing dates.
Okay. So for you, the answer to this is anything in a uniform.
Any type of uniform
Any
or
type of-
tuxedo, tuxedo suit type thing. Yeah, those two things I think would be the sexiest thing a man can wear for a woman.
Alrighty. So we got one last one, and then I guess we'll call it a day.
Okay, let's see what we got. What's the last one?
For what store would you want to win a shopping spree? Remember them old? I forgot what that was. It was some kind of old like show.
I do know what you're talking about.
Where they used to they'd have a shopping cart, just go through and
You
fucking
fill it. You had like a minute and a half to fill it with as many things as you
Right,
could,
yeah.
and people used to go to Toys R Us and everything. And they actually, Mr. Beast, I believe it is an influencer on social media or whatever else.
Yeah,
he does
YouTube,
stuff
I
like
think.
that. Yeah, YouTube. That's what he does stuff like that. How much stuff can you fit in this amount of time? Here's the square you can put it in. You have to go and get it and bring it back. But whatever you get in that box or square or whatever configuration, it's yours.
Right.
He still does that. But which store would I want to go? I would go to a car dealership.
Oh, God.
No, that's not a store?
No.
Okay.
I would say
Which-
Walmart, Target.
Right.
You know.
I would go with a jewelry store.
Get all the bling.
I would go with a jewelry store just for the resale value and make my wife happy too because I don't buy a lot of jewelry. I'm not a jewelry buyer guy.
Right.
So I would probably say a jewelry. What kind of jewelry store? That would be the store I would go with. I think.
Yeah, because you could pick out whatever you want to keep, and then take the other shit and resell it out
Sell it.
there or whatever.
Yep.
And you can make some coin off of that.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's very smart of you, buddy.
I'm growing and maturing with age.
Because most people would be like, I'm going to ShopRite. I'm going to, but
Yeah. No.
No.
Where would you go?
I mean, with today's day, you would say, but you can't even do it because like Amazon's the big thing. But how are you going to do a shopping spree on Amazon? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So-
you're gonna go to buy the shelves.
Yeah, so for me, I don't know, being a gamer, somewhat, GameStop maybe, and just fucking
Okay.
hit up all the games, and then whatever I don't play, I could do the same thing, try to resell
Right.
them for $5 a head or something.
Yeah, the resale value for that is not the same though.
No, it's a $60 game that you maybe can get $5 on.
Maybe if somebody wants it. Yeah, it's a little bit different. It's close, but not quite the same.
Right, but I would have all the systems. I'd have the Switch, the
Oh, yeah,
Xbox,
you'd be
the
all set up.
PlayStations. I'd have it all.
You'd be like the video game of my house.
Yes.
That would be awesome.
Yes.
That would be
Which
awesome.
which is very sharp, by the way. Yeah, that I enjoyed that thoroughly.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, which most of you probably don't, I bought a console that plays like 4,000 and something games, and then I made a cabinetry out of it or whatnot. Maybe I'll pull up a picture next week.
Yeah.
This way you can see it. But I built it. My wife painted it, and we have a whole setup and stuff like that. And me and Dave were sitting up there playing for hours on end some of the dumbest games.
Yeah. imaginable.
Yeah.
But you can actually stand up and play it like you're at like the old school arcades and stuff, which is fucking cool. It adds to the experience of being at Don's house.
Don and Buster's, baby. It's like Don and Buster's. Well, I want to thank everybody. Thank you again, Dave. I had a blast while you were out here. I missed not having you right here, but you're right here. So there you are.
Exactly.
Hopefully everybody else is having a good day. I hope that if nothing else, you have a good rest of your week. Until we see each other next week, subscribe, hit the like button, ring the bell for notifications. This way you know when we're coming back. But it's every, what day is it, Dave?
I believe it's every Wednesday.
Hump Day! Every Wednesday. We'll be coming back and we'll let you know what's going on with the lives. Keep up with our socials. We're going to start trying to plug in a little bit more on there. And thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out with us. We'll talk to you soon.